Hungarian youth migration to Austria. For all of human history, we have been migrating, from continent to continent and from country to country. But the reasons have changed, both what pushes us and what pulls us towards new places. Understanding the causes and reasons behind migration is important for both the home and destination countries. There are as many explanations for migration and return migration as there are migrants. Some people believe we migrate as part of a logical, cost-benefit analysis of future earnings. Some believe we do it to find a culture and government that fulfills our needs. And of course, we are all influenced by history. People have been migrating within this area of Central and Eastern Europe for hundreds of years, and Austria and Hungary share a very close history. More recently, since the fall of communism in 1989, there have been great migrations to Western Europe. And even more recently, with the expansion of the European Union and the full opening of Western labor markets to Eastern Europeans in 2011, more and more Hungarians decided to find work in Austria. So what do we want to know? We already know that there is large-scale migration from Hungary to Austria. We know that a greater percent of Hungarian migrants hold higher education degrees than the native populations, and that many more migrants are working beneath their qualification levels than native workers. With this knowledge, we wanted to find out, does being overqualified in any way affect where you want to live and work, after your current job is done, in 5 years, or in 10 years? To find this answer, we created a survey and posted it to university Facebook pages for Hungarians studying in Vienna. We posted it in Hungarian, German, and English, and we asked for those who took our survey to share it with any fellow Hungarians working in Austria. Luckily, enough people were enthusiastic about this project and wanted to help, and we received 105 responses. The majority of responses were women and under the age of 27, and this is important to keep in mind when considering our results and conclusion. So what did these survey takers tell us? They believe that they are overqualified, and the majority do not want to work in Hungary after their current job in 5 years or in 10 years. We also asked people why they moved to Austria, and what can Hungary do to win them back? Overwhelmingly, people said higher wages as both a reason to come to Austria and as something that would draw them back to Hungary. They also pointed to better career opportunities, a culture and political climate that matches their preferences, and many pointed to Austria's social security system as a main reason for migrating. We also wanted to know why these people believe they are working under their qualification level, think that they cannot get jobs that match their qualifications. They told us lack of social networks, lack of relevant work experience, and language barriers. So in a nutshell, young Hungarians working in Austria do not plan on moving back to Hungary within the next decade. These plans are the same if they have their perfect job, or if they believe their qualifications are not being used at all. But we do have several recommendations for both the Austrian and Hungarian governments to improve this situation. Not exactly what we had in mind. We suggest that you improve your system of integrating Hungarians into the workforce, both during and after graduation. And we believe that you should run tests on your fellow Austrian employers to assure that there is no unwanted discrimination happening. And for Hungary, although providing higher wages is clearly very important, it is much easier said than done, and so we have another equally important recommendation. We believe that you should listen to your young and educated and improve your system of incorporating the ideas and values of the young and educated into your political process. Thank you all for listening. A special thank you to Christy for all of her translations, and to those that provided us with their information, opinions, and support.